Welcome to Brown Betty's, and thanks for watching. In this edition, we'll be featuring a natural eyebrow tutorial. Brown Betty's, where you can find brown girls in color. Okay, let's get right to it. The first thing we're going to use for our eyebrows is going to be a spoolie brush. This makeup tool is the same tool that you use to apply your mascara. You can find this at Sephora and any other beauty supply store. Okay, you use this tool to brush the eyebrows and to groom the eyebrows. This is what you use when your brows are going and all the hairs are going in different ways. You're going to use a spoolie brush just like you would a brush for your hair to get your baby hairs all together, and you're going to brush your eyebrow hairs in the direction you want them to go in. Next up, for the first piece of product we're going to be applying to the eyebrows is going to be the MAC Brow Pencil in the color Stud. Now this is a very fine tip pencil, and we're just going to use this to trace out the natural shape of our brows. We're just going to go along where our hair already is. Even if you don't have a lot of hair in a certain area, we're just going to go right along that area. We're not going to necessarily fill in. You can fill in if you have a lot of gaps, but we're going to use another product for that. So we're just going to really trace now to get that line. Now remember, this is a natural eyebrow tutorial, so we don't want things to be so sharp. We want them to look as natural as possible. On to the next brow for a close-up. Once again, we're going to use the spoolie brush, brush out the hairs in the direction that we need them to go in. We're going to take our MAC Stud pencil and just try to follow along the natural shape of the brow. Now, crucial step, why this tool is so essential for your natural eyebrow look as well as your eyebrows overall, your spoolie brush. You are going to continue to spoolie brush out those brows after you apply your product to it. That is going to ensure that the hairs continue to look natural, continue to look like feathered out hairs and not just drawn on eyebrows. Your spoolie, even on areas where you don't have any eyebrow hair actually, you're still going to use your spoolie brush over those areas just to blend the product into your skin seamlessly. Never be afraid to mess with your brows. Never be afraid to mess with your makeup, period, because it's like painting a picture. If you don't like something, you can go over it with something else. So I'm just going in now to fix up the lines and get my brows to look exactly the shape that I want them to. We're going to especially make sure that we concentrate the spoolie brush at the very beginning of the eyebrows. That part, we want to brush the brows back, but we also want to brush them forward to give them like a messy look in a way. That's going to give us the natural brow. Using swift, short strokes until I can build up a momentum for a line. Taking a concealer that's about 2 shades lighter than my inner skin tone, so the skin tone in the inner part of my face, 2 shades lighter than that, and I'm going to be lining under my eyebrows, the line under my eyebrows, and I'm going to be concentrating that color right really deeply close to the eyebrow, and I'm going to bring it down. Now, why am I not concealing the upper area of my eyebrow? Due to trying to avoid the harsh eyebrow lines and keeping the natural brow, I'm not going to be concealing the upper area of my eyebrow. We'll take care of that with some foundation. Also, please try to use whatever products are available to you. Use your products, and maybe some of these methods can help. As you can see, any mistakes you make, just go in and fix them. You can use your spoolie brush to brush the hairs back the way you want, and we're definitely going to go back in with some product again. Now I'm just continuing to concentrate that concealer at the very top, and I'm going to pull it down, and blend it into my skin as much as possible. And don't worry yourself and kill yourself about trying to get both the eyebrows to look exactly the same. Naturally, both your brows don't look exactly the same. So try your best, get them to look as good as possible, and that'll be more of a actual natural look. I also have a lot of friends who are very scary with makeup, and one of the mistakes I feel like they make is, oh, I'll just do my brows. Oh, I'll just put on this hot red lipstick. If you just do one thing on your face, that's going to really stand out. So you might look at the brows and be like, oh, they're a little dark. Oh, I don't know. They look too, I don't like the way they look. No, once you do the rest of your face, everything will blend in together, you know? Finger is a great tool for those harsh edges. Just blend that in and pat it in with your finger. Okay, with the next product I'm going to be using for this natural brow look, we are going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in the color Ebony. Now, this is a darker color than the first color that I used, so this is really going to make my brows are more defined, and I'm applying this after because now I see with my concealer applied where I don't want to put any product, so I know exactly how deep I want my brows to be. You see how that looks? I deepened that one. Now I'm going to deepen this one. I'm going to really start at the outer edges. I want to start from the middle to the outer edges, and that's where I'm going to concentrate the product at. I'm not going to put a lot of product in the front of my brows. That's going to give you that marker look when you have so much makeup at the very front of the brows. No, 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 no. Even if you end up putting too much at the front, we can always wipe, and we can always take our spoolie brush and clean that up and just make the hairs look a little bit more natural. But you really want to concentrate the color at the very middle and the tip of the brow. So I'm going to go back in with my spoolie brush, and then I'm going to set this look. And my brows are exactly the way I want them to look. My concealer is blended in. I still have a nice highlight under my brows, and my brows aren't very defined where they look like they're lined and etched with, like, you know, tattoo. So if you like these brows, please comment and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. And if you love this look, you can definitely check out this channel for a full tutorial.